And I believe ways to greatness, ways to success, they are a lot. There are so many sources, so many ways in which you can be so great in life. But there is that one element that always stands out for me, because there's seeding, there's visualization, there's affirmation. But if there's one element of success that always stands out for me, it's repetition. I believe repetition is the mother of personal mastery. So the more you do something, the more you be great at it. I'll give you a typical example. Simple one, simple one. When it came to driving, my first driving, I was just so curious and nervous and anxious. When I was on the road, I was just panicking. But then as time goes by, I'm this, confident driver, and I just, hold it so confident. But then during my first time, it was just so horrible because we're like, yo, I'm so anxious to drive, I can't be going. But then the more I do it, it becomes so great. And it goes to everything in life, even with my speaking. I remember my first public speaking, I was just folding my arms. I'll be so scared to face the public. I'll be so that having a problem with the voice piece, the tone and everything. But then as time went by, more speaking gigs, more engagements, then there are so much greater. So in everything in life, be it cooking, be it speaking, be it singing, the moment you do more of it, it's going to be so great because the gift is there. But then you shouldn't be arrogant to say that I'm a great speaker. I don't have to train. I don't have to practice. You always learn. And the more you learn, the more you learn, you do. That's the moment you are mastering that destiny. So it goes to everything in life. And I believe you should nurture that gift in every cases. You should nurture that gift in every cases. And it goes back to say, I'm seeing people who are keen to be DJs. They're still nurturing their gifts in this lockdown. They're doing live videos when they are playing their good music. On Sunday, I'm seeing this amazing poetry. On WhatsApp, I'm seeing this amazing drawing, cooking. But then you need to ask yourself one question. The vision that you have for yourself, does your life demonstrates that? Because you will say, I'm this person who wants to be this kind of person in a 5-year plan. But then what do you do during the process? Because I'll say I'm an accountant, but then my life will be all about speaking. You would say you're an engineer, but then your life doesn't demonstrate that. So when you're having this vision that you have for yourself, does your life demonstrate that? Or what are your daily actions? Because I do life every day. I do life Monday to Sunday. Because I'm all about speaking. I want to be this great speaker. I need to nurture that gift. But then it's not eligible or great enough for you to say that I'm this person who wants to be this person in a 5-year plan, but then your life does not demonstrate that. So you need to make sure that the vision that you have, it demonstrates the daily action that you always take. Because when you grew up, they will ask you questions like, what do you want to be in life? Be like having this bombastic answers. You say, I want to be a psychologist. I want to be there. But then our life didn't demonstrate that. But then as we grew up, it's only fair enough that the vision that we have, it should be aligned with the daily actions. So if you want to be an engineer, you need to spontaneously visualize yourself being an engineer, doing that practical work. You need to do research. You need to feel in your mind that I need to be this person. If you want to be a speaker, you should be thinking about that. But you cannot just say, I want to be an accountant, I want to be what, but then your life does not demonstrate that. I'm not thinking about you being in a group chat where they speak about those things. I'm thinking about you spontaneously thinking about it, doing research every day, having every action in your life daily that will take you a step further to that vision. So repetition is the mother of success, because the way I used to speak in 2018 is so different to the way that I spoke in 2019. The way that I spoke in January 2020, it's so much different the way I used to speak in 2019. The way I'm speaking right now, it's so much different to the way I spoke last week. So the more you do something in life, the more you do daily actions, learning, acting. That's the moment you have this personal mastery. So with regards to everything in life, to say that you are the ocean. Now you need to make sure that that big ocean, which is yourself, needs to have drops every day. So it's a big ocean, and during that process, you need to have filling drops every day. Drops every day. Now, slowly but surely, you are becoming that person. The moment you do more of this, the person that you're going to become during the process, it's something purely amazing. And I'll also share something which is a fact, and it has those statistic inside, it's numbers. They say that if you spend 28 days doing something, it now becomes instinctively during the 29th day. The more you do more for 28 consecutive days repeatedly, on the 29th day, it's just going to come out instinctively. For the first 6 months and consecutively, it's going to be a lifestyle. So I'm telling myself that in terms of speaking, I'm just so used to it. I don't even have to worry about speaking tonight. I need to speak, I need to prepare. I just do it instinctively because I do more of it. At first, I was so anxious about live videos to say that I haven't done live videos, but then as more as I do it, it now becomes so easy to say that okay, we're going live, okay, at 9 o'clock, I'm so ready for it. But then at the first time, it was just anxiety inside. But then what are your choices? Do your choices reflect your hopes or fears? Because fear is just you thinking about the worst that could happen. Whereas faith, it's about thinking about the benefits, the perks, the greatness that you're going to become during the process. So I urge you now to take a step forward. It's just, the problem that the first step will be the difficult one. But then once you're in that process, it's just gonna be so easy. So repetition indeed is the key to personal mastery. Be it driving, cooking, speaking, everything. So the vision that you have, you're saying you're this person who wants to be what in life in a 5-year plan, but then your life does that demonstrate what you're talking about. If you are about, I want to be a psychologist, do you take time to speak to people by volunteerism? Do you take time to nurture that gift? Or are you saying you are a person who wants to be a psychologist, but then your life talks about totally something different? So you need to introspect on that to say that the vision that you have and the daily actions, do they correlate? So yes, great night, everybody else. I'll be saving this for you guys, as you know. And thanks for being with me.